So the thing with these is that
It sucks.
you freak out, and try to overcompensate, that's where you mess up. Like, all movements kind of need to just be chill.
Mm-hmm. I personally don't do makeup, but I like watching and hearing how people do the makeup.
I'm not, like, an everyday makeup person, but ever since quarantine, I've been having a fun time dressing up, and I think it's really fun.
Can you fly it in a long loop and shoot them in the dick? I don't think so, because I don't think you can go backwards.
Maybe we can. We don't know. There's only one way to find out. No.
No.
I wonder if I can shoot it and turn around and shoot myself in the head. No. Someone's coming for you, shitty dad. God, he walks so slow. Jeez. Okay.
Wow, we have to protect him all the way across this dumb bridge, and he's walking so slow.
I know. I wonder if it's just gonna be like...
Just die already.
Yeah, like, you kind of sucked already, so, like, I don't care if
Just
you die.
don't hit him.
Whoops! I saw someone back
he's
here.
right there.
No, I already shot that guy.
Oh.
This guy!
Oh.
Got him.
Nice.
Hey, shitty dad, can you move your body? I know you're dying, but, like, I'm over it. This is kind of fun, though.
Mm-hmm. Another, like, tip that you can use to do, like say like eyeliner wings is that you can actually make dots and then connect the dots, because it's easier, like, to line up where the dots are and erase one if you got it uneven, rather than, like, drawing a whole line and then, like, taking the whole line off.
Oh my god, I didn't even see these dudes popping up.
Oh my god, there's so many. Uh-oh.
Ooh, I get to be the guy who shoots over the person's shoulder, and like, it seemed like I was gonna portray them, but they swooped me. But really, I saved their life. Okay, stop moving! Alright, you asked for it. Your dick is the place that moves the least.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, 93 Stardust.
Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. How y'all doing? Oh my god, there's so many people. Hold up.
Yeah, this is, Oh!
Yeah, got
Right
him.
in the face.
Closed casket! Got him!
A new range combo is unlocked. Why did but they don't tell you, like, what the things are.
I don't know, like, what am I gonna do when I combo as a shooting thing? Like, what do they give me?
I don't know.
Pee-pee. Boom! Oh, that was his stomach. Alright, Dad, calm down.
Dad, you're being really dramatic.
This is a lot, Dad. What, you died? Who cares? I love that Kai was so ready to kill him.
I do like that they give you the option to just kill him. Oh, thank you for the bits, Nova Rose. Hi, just got off work. Rayleigh's. I always enjoy watching you two here or on YouTube.
Oh, no, thanks for being here, and thanks for always watching us. What's Rayleigh? Oh.
Kai, we must go.
Noriko!
She has chosen her path. Now we must follow ours.
No! Kai will find Noriko like Noriko found Kai.
Whoa! Oh, most holy ancestors! I've led hundreds of men through life and death. Why do these girls never listen to a word I say?
Because you're stupid and
Yeah.
dumb. And Kai has fucking, like, loyalty and Constitution? What do you have? Trying to kill your own baby?
Who will notice when you die, Enrico? Who will care? Oh, let me kill you. You're dead anyway. You have freed me, sister. No one will care when I gut you like a stinking fish.
That's gotta be like really insulting because she's like, hey, do you know how when somebody insults you and you're like, okay, I kind of am that, but you're not allowed to say it. You know what I mean? She's like, you're calling me a fish. I kind of am a fish, but like, fuck you, I'm not a fish. Oh, they're saying it's loud.
1 second. The game is loud right now, or was it loud during the cutscene?
Not loud right now. Okay.
Okay, because I upped the volume during cutscene.
Cutscene loud.
Yeah, well, I try to make it loud so people can enjoy them. Oh my god, ma'am! Can I hit you, please?
They were saying something about the color coding for attacks.
Yeah, I think I have to do the opposite color for when she does the thing.
Yeah.
But I just find it difficult. Like, It'll be okay.
They speak using their voice from the diaphragm.
Yes. You know, okay, so that guy who played Gollum, the guy we were talking about,
Yeah.
who plays the Raven King, he was the director for the scenes, and you can definitely tell.
Yeah.
He's like, be the most ridiculous thing you've ever thought of or even did.
I think it was great though. It's like be the extra that you wish to see in the world. This water looks so dirty, bless her vagina, so she does not get an infection. You know that we're like always concerned about that. Whenever you have to be in dirty water, we're like, ugh.
Okay, woo! Okay, she can't just like have two in a row that I can't see. That's rude and not fair.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna fuck this up the first time. Don't worry. I think I got her.
It kind of sucks that they make you do that during like this really cool like thing because it's like, oh, I would want to just watch it.
So
you know?
God of War implemented that and people really loved it, but then every single game ever overused it.
You bring it to me, Enrico. I could see it in your eyes. I am a genius. I mean, you wouldn't catch me rushing back to rescue my father, the crusty old pervert. Whiptail, you look terribly green around the gills.
I cannot feel my legs. I die.
Let me feel them for you.
Oh,
She's dying,
Yes,
dude.
my dear.
I'm scared. Help me.
Good night, my sweet. So now I have it. The whole
nasty. This boy nasty.
Wait, so then we just left the Heavenly Sword there?
I lost you. I needed you, but you left me. You're part of me now. And I'm part of
You
you.
can definitely see the influences of...
Do not abandon me.
Son of a sacrifice, yeah.
Not now, I need you the most.
Well, because wasn't she saying, like, essentially, like, fuck this sword, I don't care, whatever? Like, later on, not at the very beginning. I'm saying maybe that's why she left the sword, because she was like, bleh.
She's making it seem like the sword abandoned her. But it was interesting that you brought up the whole QuickTime event thing, because that's... So God of War, like, came up with that, because the idea was, I wish I could do all the cool things that I see in cutscenes. Mm-hmm. Like, I wish I could do that in the game.
The cutscene jump.
The cutscene jumps and stuff. So God of War developers were like, what if we just, like, made it, like, this thing that we'll call QuickTime events? Mm-hmm. So people will feel more involved. And people loved it. But then every single game on the face of the planet, when you're like, oh, it's cutscene time to relax because I did this, like, they did it. And then everyone was like, I fucking hate this. Mm-hmm. So I just thought that was cool that you brought it up, because you, like, had the exact... You went through the exact, like, what happened in the 2000s. Mm-hmm.
Except that I never thought it was cool.
Well, you never got tricked.
Oh, is it because they captured her?
Daddy!
This guy's nipples make me uncomfortable.
Bastard son. What is your purpose, Noriko, exactly? To die valiantly? To shed blood for a worthless cause, perhaps? Well, whatever it is, it's over.
No!
Please stop.
Noriko, let's start again. Try to get to know each other a little bit better, eh? I mean, you're actually quite pretty, you know, and I think life's all about having fun. What do you say, eh?
I like that they made his teeth.
I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to kill that walking flesh-bag son of yours.
How very interesting. But you see, the sword is mine now, and it is residing safely in my armory with all my other trinkets.
Look, her face is my face.
Roach, bring her to the pit. It's time for a little celebration.
Chunk-a-chunk.
I thought that was, like, interesting, because she was like, sister, like, we're in this together. And then as soon as she wasn't useful to her gross husband or whatever, he just kills her and was like, Noriko, do you want to be my new wife that I'll turn into a fish? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to assume that the big boy is the Raven King's son and the Fish Lady's son.
Woo! That was fun. Why'd you leave Kai alone, Noriko?
Dude, tell me that she does not look like a middle schooler who just figured out what anime is. Mm-hmm. Like, in the best way. In the best way. Like, I mean this in a cool way.
You know Kai likes to jump.
I'm just going for the jumps now.
No, she honestly looks like an anime girl that will hiss at you.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
How do I... Oh.
Wow!
I gotta move back because it's too much. you gonna die? Oh no, hold on. Let me
Wait,
get my cool line.
hold on.
Or are you going to die? Oh, thank you for subscribing, Jer84. Oh, that's Jay. Hi, that's my guild master in World of Warcraft. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh no, I'm distracted.
I...
Run, Kai! Okay, just walk up to things. Everyone should say thank you to Jay because he is a grocery store manager and he's been doing like 1 million hours of overtime every week in order to get food to the people in his community. Oh my god. In his community. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! Got that guy. Okay. Alright, I gotta run away.
She's lethal!
So everyone in the chat, please say thank you to Jay for working so hard in these trying times. Uh-oh.
Run, weep girl, run! Wow, oh, just dropping in for the resub. Sorry if I killed you. See you Thursday.
Thanks for the $5, Jay. Ah! Whoa! Thank you, Jay. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, it's...
Did everyone say thank you to Jay?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't know how else I was supposed to do that.
No. I think that you're like, you can do those as close range shots.
I just wonder if there was like a more gamer way to do that other than panic and shoot.
Probably like be in hiding maybe so they can't see you.
I didn't. Okay, yeah, maybe. After touching an arrow through the flame, try touching an arrow through the flame. Okay, maybe that would have been something I should have known. Alright, shooting an arrow through the flame. Oh!
Wow.
Fun!
So you could have like potentially snuck up on all of them, I guess.
Oh, that was a stealth mission? Yikes.
Panic and shooting is the gamer way, though. Some enemies can only be killed by shooting them in the head.
Oh, come on! I don't have that. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on.
Let's make it quick. I've got a lady waiting. If you know what I mean.
Uh-oh. I don't know what you mean. I'm Kai. I'm in 7th grade.
Oh no!
Go!
So that's coming.
Oh. Stacy, now that we're killing everybody, you're so much more engaged.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
It's just my way.
Your special interest is murder. Alright, so I have to like, can I like sneak up on people?
Honestly, no, like, I think what happened though, like why I wasn't as interested in the beginning is because have you ever like gone from reading one book right into the next book and your brain is still in the last book?
Mm-hmm.
So we went from streaming Final Fantasy VII and like finishing that up on Saturday and did this on Sunday, and I think I was just still like, I don't know, like mentally not.
This is.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't even know what's happening.
Where are they?
They're just off doing. I got one.
I would just, yeah, you've got infinite ammo, so I would just,
They're all just flipping everywhere. I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah! Get away from me.
We got a man down. He's gone.
You got more than one. 10 points for shooting the vase. Yeah, like a story hangover. Like, because I've definitely had that happen before where I've been like super into a story or a book or like whatever, or a show even. And like the next thing that you try to watch or listen to, you're just kind of like, I don't know, your brain's not like open to new things yet. Oh, you could have been like running around all over the place. Because they won't leap over the things.
This is like, I don't even know how to like...
Close combat crossbow. These guys are me trying to get food at 3 a.m. but not being able to see the house. Yeah.
Like, what is this AI? It's so much.
This is, what are they even, like...
2007 AI. Yeah, baby. Dodge this! Oh no, what do we do?
Run away! Oh my god, I thought you were gonna flip it to the thing. Oh god.
Alright, they gotta like glitch out for a few minutes while they figure out how to get to me.
I'd literally be screaming in panic if I was trying to play this. Yeah.
Can I close this? I guess not. Oh, I guess they came from nowhere. They just lived in this box.
They just... Oh, that's kind of handy. Just get them to all feed into here.
Yeah. Hello?
Oh, so hey, did you hear that there's a rumor that they're going to be remastering and releasing the Mass Effect trilogy?
Oh!
That is a rumor.
Are they gonna delete the ending?
That is a rumor. So I don't know that that's been completely substantiated yet, but...
I'm sure that's what's happening. Like, why not? You know?
I feel like they should, especially because, like... I mean, why not? Is that...
I'm just looking for people.
Oh. I was watching a documentary about cosmetics through the ages, and thank God for lead. Like, how else am I going to give myself porcelain skin and die from lead poisoning at the same time?
Well, it's very in to die from trying to be beautiful. So.
No, so I read this book that was it The Royal Art of Poison? That was talking about, like, all these, like, famous, like, supposedly famous, like, poisoning assassinations in history, when a lot of them were actually probably just caused by cosmetics. Because, like, people would use, like, arsenic and lead, and, I mean, it also talked a lot about, like, medical treatments, too, but, there was, like, a whole chapter on cosmetics where it talked about all the things that people, not even just women, used to do to, like, make themselves beautiful, and they pretty much were just killing themselves constantly. Like, there was that one queen that, like, she would put the lead paint on her face, essentially. But
Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, and it, like, eats away at your skin and makes you crazy. Mm-hmm. And because it eats away at your skin, of course, you just slather on more of the stuff. And so, like, by the time she died, she was like, ah! Like, kill me.
Sorry, I find what you're saying interesting. I'm just, killing people. I'm very engaged in what you're saying. What does the chat think? They think we're smart?
Queen Elizabeth did that with her white makeup. She also used remover with mercury in it. Yeah.
Well,
it wasn't just royalty, though.
And they knew it, and they knew.
I mean, it was like a royalty thing, but also it was like...
I'm pretty sure what happened
with a lot of people.
With Queen Elizabeth is... A, she wanted her white makeup for political reasons. Mm-hmm. Because she didn't want to get married, so she was like, I'm like the Virgin Mary, so, like, that's why. But also, I think she got smallpox. I can't quite remember. And also, she was really self-conscious about that.
Yeah.
But it was like for two different reasons that combined.
Oh! That was awesome. They actually make him react to like getting shot in the butt. Yes, Queen Elizabeth had scarring from smallpox.
But it was a big deal that she never got married. And so, like, the only way that people would find it acceptable was for her to make it, like, a whole weird thing about it.
Mm-hmm. Booty shot! And I thought Beauty Tube now was toxic. Yes. What?
Stopped him.
Wow.
Problem solved.
Oh dear. Can't wait to get a gorgeous new arsenic green wallpaper so molds can kill me even faster. Yeah. What was I just reading where it was talking about like how people used to get all the dresses made out of arsenic and like their skin would like
The crazy thing is they
boil and
all
peel
knew.
off.
They all knew. They knew. They were like, and they were willing to just take that chance. Like, they knew that lead was poisonous. And so they'd be like, hey, have you been using lead makeup? And they'd be like, no, I would never wear lead makeup. And they'd be like, uh-huh, so why are you dying of lead poisoning? And they're like, I don't know, bring me my makeup.
It kind of reminds me of like smoking.
Where everyone, yeah, but at least they were just, I don't know, I feel like it's different. I don't know why.
I mean, I guess I liken it to that in that we've known that it's bad for you for a very, very long time.
So there are a lot of things that contributed to the downfall of the Roman Empire, including, not excluding the plague, but a major contributor was lead. They kept using it. Mm-hmm. And they knew, there are records of them being like, hey, lead is really bad, stop using it. Ooh. But because it was such a useful metal in terms of, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna die, hold on. I don't have any other moves besides like, oh, I can jump over people? Right. But because it was so useful as a metal, because it's so pliable and firm, they kept using it. And a lot of people had severe brain damage from it.
What?
Okay, alright, you guys have to go.
I think, you're in trouble. Can you shoot the wheels to make the gates fall down? Interesting question.
I'm dead. Whoop.
Plonk. I'm loving all of these history facts. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find the poison book that I listened to, because if you're into like poison facts and assassination stuff, it was really
Women also used cyanide to dye their hair blonde.
Okay, so it's called The Royal Art of Poison by Eleanor Herman, and it's literally just all about assassinations and poisonings and stuff. But it's like also kind of fascinating because it talks about like in different cultures, like what was the poison of choice and like how would people do it, and like, you know, when they started like digging up bodies, were they able to like essentially verify that the person was poisoned to death, or were they just like using wig powder and they ended up killing themselves? Not to mention the fact that a lot of those people actually just died from cancer, which people would assume was poisoning, if they didn't know what it was. Sweet, the Kindle edition's only 4 squiggles
Squiggles.
pounds.
Oh, okay.
I was making a joke about how their money is Monopoly money. Just
How's
kidding.
England, by the way?
Yeah. How's it going over there?
I don't care how you do it. Just kill her.
The one thing I will say about the book is that,
Alright, that does not close the door.
okay, that's good to know. There is like one single line in like the very last chapter of that book, which like I couldn't decide if it was like, if it was to be interpreted as anti-vax. It was kind of like, it was kind of just saying like, who knows what we're going to discover are going to be poisons in the future, that type of thing.
Did it say vaccines?
Like, I don't remember exactly what the line said, but I like in my Goodreads review I mentioned it because I was kind of like, oh, like what? I'm not sure how exactly this is supposed to be interpreted. If this is supposed to be interpreted as like, yes, of course there have been medicines that we eventually discovered were very bad for us. Because like the whole book is about how like they're trying to treat people for diseases and like actually ended up killing them.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know that you would interpret that like in the context of that book where we've already talked about how all these things are poison. I don't know if that's to be interpreted as anti-vax, but I just thought I'd bring it up.
Without reading it, I would say, like, that's a common thing to just say in terms of just looking at history. Because whenever I look at it, oh my god, they all dodged me, those dicks. I would say that whenever I've looked at history, I sometimes wonder, like, oh, how am I going to look like an idiot in 100 years, you know?
The way that it was written, though,
I understand.
Yeah. Every medicine can be poison if overdosed. That's true. Never thought I'd learn multiple poisons that can kill people. It's strange how knowledgeable you are on Stacy on all of this.
She just likes to kill. That's so bad.
Edwardian women also went bald because the fashion was to have really curly, voluminous hair, so they used fire-heated curling irons that would basically fry your hair off. Like that video of the kid burning her bangs off. Yeah. To be fair, though, science-based medicine is relatively recent. Oh, that was cool.
Death sounds are weird.
Stacy's learning to kill people and get away with it. Stacy knows her stuff just in case. Look, I'm just saying it's a topic of interest.
Well, I think it's interesting how even when we know something is poisonous, like with the Roman Empire and, I don't know, our empire.
Cigarettes,
but even like in recent times with lead being in gasoline, you know, everyone knew, but they were like, no, it's fine.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, I just watched a movie that was about that actually. That was, I think, was it The Nice Guys, where they're trying to like get the carburetor in something. Was that what that was about?
I didn't watch the movie.
No, I'm talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
You're not here.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not in this conversation. This is a conversation with myself.
Don't worry, because I mean, I'm sure you hear me walk around the house going, "Oh no, I don't think that," and you're like, "What?" I'm like, "Nothing. It's fine."
Yeah.
I was just having an extreme amount of inner monologue. It's fine. It's normal.
Yeah, so it was where they were going up against the auto industry.
Hey, look at that.
Because-
She's coming up here. Get over here, you lot!
It was like, but basically, to your point, yes, we used to have all this crazy stuff in gasoline, and it was literally just like pouring toxins into the air.
Take aim.
She giggled.
In your head.
She's like,
I just love her. I know that people like to make fun of cat girls, and it's like, yeah, I get it. But also, I kind of love cat girls and their like extremely, I don't know, powerful energies.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, so they're trying to suppress the catalytic converter, which regulates exhaust emissions.
What?
That's the plot of the movie. That's part of the plot of the movie.
Oh, for the nice guy. Okay.
Yeah, for the nice guys. But I was remembering it because it's like the whole car thing, and it was like in that time where people were getting really like, hey, wait a second, like they're pressuring the automakers, being like, hey, like cars are just kind of like spewing stuff into the air, and nothing is controlling that.
Mm-hmm. That actually happened, by the way, everybody.
Yes, yeah. Cat girls that are natural are fun, like the blue-haired one from Darkstalkers or the purple girl with the big claws.
Alright, let's figure out how am I gonna get up there, because I need to get... Okay, everybody just...
Are you supposed to maybe kill more of them, or...?
Because they restock their bodies.
Oh.
Oh, maybe I have to explode something. Hold on.
Or maybe...
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it.
Or are you just supposed to wait for them to all shoot and then...
You see that right there? That statue? I think I need to do that. Ugh, okay. Whoops.
But they never found out how, right? There was suspicion that they got in during the production line. Yeah, Oh, they all ran. Go.
But look, I can destroy more up there. See?
Okay.
I think they'll just continue to shoot at me. If I don't... So what were you saying about the...
Oh.
I'm actually very interested.
Well, so like in the movie, part of the side plot lines, like the movie is actually like very funny, and if you like kind of like buddy cop, like goofy, funny stuff, I highly recommend watching it. But like part of the plot that they uncover is it's set in the time where the Detroit automakers, like, and this was a real history thing, they all conspired to suppress the catalytic converter.
Mm-hmm.
And without giving like too much away, like obviously like they don't have a historical like impact on that because they're not real people. It's fictional.
Mm-hmm.
But like how they end up tying that together with the characters is really kind of interesting. I kind of like it when they take like historical events like that and they're like, oh, here's like a part of it that like could have been real even though it's not necessarily real. Do you remember the movie Dick about Richard Nixon with Kirsten Dunst?
And they gave him like cookies.
Yes, they gave him weed cookies, and like they had all these like little nods to like the whole Richard Nixon thing. I was like obsessed with that movie when I was a teenager.
No, I love that. And Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
I haven't seen that one.
You've never seen Romy and Michelle's high school reunion?
I have not.
I think you should watch it. I think you... Did you see that?
No.
I shot him and it landed in his crossbow so he didn't die. Ah.
Oh, I missed what they were referring to. So, it's unknown. Thanks.
What is?
I missed the segment that they're talking about. That's okay. Hold on. They were... Keep going. Because they...
Well, it's fine.
Oh, they were talking about the Tylenol murders.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're talking about other, like... Historical poisonings. Thank you for clearing that up for me.
Oh, yeah. Did they ever figure out who did that? They had suspicions.
No. Well, that's what they said. Google. They said they Googled it and.
Nariko!
Yay!
You shouldn't be here.
You must come home with Kai, like a good girl.
I'm not coming home. Not until I've killed Bohan.
Kai doesn't want to play. I want you to come home now.
Listen to me, Kai. This is not a game. I need for you to understand that. Please, help me get the Heavenly Sword back. Focus, it's in the armory. Please, Kai. I've got no one else. I'm all alone.
Kai was alone once. I ate cockroaches. Ugh. But Nariko found Kai. And Kai wasn't alone. And Nariko wasn't alone either. Kai will do this.
Thank you for subscribing. Subscribing.
Subscribing.
Yes, Ron Dune. Oh my god, I just love Kai and Nariko. Like, they're just so... I don't know. I like it.
Bruh, she really is a cat girl. Yes.
She is, and it's okay.
Nariko is alone. Kai must find the armory. Find the sword. Kai can do this.
You know, so somebody was on the last stream was saying that, like, oh, here's the, like, token, like, infantilized girl character. I think why it doesn't really bother me for her is because she's not sexualized.
She's not sexualized, and also all of her, like, really strong emotional interactions is with Nariko.
Yeah.
So it's like, she's just like that for nobody.
Yeah.
And I love her energy, because if she was like, I think there's a difference between just being really weird and being really weird and weirdly sexualized.
Yes.
Because if she was like, oh, Kai, and then just kind of like rubbed her body on people's stuff, that would be like, you know? But she's just weird for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, she has trauma.
I think for me it's because, like, she's weird and, like, irreverent, but without being sexualized, which is usually where I get really have negative feelings about, like, anime and stuff, is where they make that girl, like, I don't know, yeah.
It's not that I'm against, you know, this type of character being a sexual being. It's that, like, when they do that, it feels like it's fetishizing childlikeness.
Yeah.
And that can be fun, you know, in real life. I guess it's just how it's depicted. It can make you be reminded of creeps. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I really love the Kai-Nariko connection and how they're so strongly connected through their own
I think you forgot to
struggles
turn
and
the audio back
Oops.
down.
Thank you. I just love how strongly connected they are and how they really just... Woo! Alright, I see all these exploding things, but...
There's not a lot of people out there yet.
Yeah,
so.
that's why I'm, like, not doing it.
Whoa.
Oh my... Okay, alright, everybody. Just relax. Relax, everybody. Okay. I don't know why they put their ammo like this, but... What?
You gotta go through the flame.
Oh, you're right.
Anime has traumatized all of us, really, with the sexualized childhood and all that. Yeah. Oh.
And it's not even that I get it. It's a fantasy, and we all, like, have fun fantasies, but, like, Jesus Christ, does anime, like, really just fucking go hard with that shit, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when they sexualize and infantilize characters, it doesn't feel like it's in her control. It feels like it's at her expense, and she's not consenting to it. Also, the whole child thing, yikes. Yeah, it's like, it's one of those things that sometimes you're like, where is the line on where you, like, I know sometimes I have a hard time communicating where I draw the line between, like, oh yeah, this is a fantasy and that's fine, and, like, this feels wrong. Sometimes it just, like, you know it when you see it, you know? If you've ever watched or listened to our Pixel Squirt episodes, you know that we talk about stuff like that all the time, where it's like, what? That guy just disappeared.
I know, it's stupid. You know, it's sometimes, though, it's really just, like, if you can get down with a fetish. And sometimes, you know, it's, like, a lot to try and, like, be down with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'm just, like, not into it, and it gives me, like, a gross feeling for personal reasons. And I think that sometimes in different communities there is the expectation that you should just be cool with literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's not always as easy as... It's not always as easy as just, like, being that way.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it takes time to adjust to the idea that, like, somebody's into something really weird, but they're not actually that weird. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So Nathan Croft is pointing out, I wish people who were into weird things like that would not act obtuse, like they don't understand what the issue is, like, when they know that something is wrong.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not trying to say that it's wrong to like weird shit. Like, that's not really what I'm trying to say.
Well,
it's
like
like
some of the things, like, I think
no, sometimes it's fucking gross.
I think they're specifically referring to the things that, like, are definitely morally questionable, and then it's kind of, like, frustrating because people will just be like, what do you mean I can't like this? It's just blah, blah, blah. And you're like, no, it's not.
And you
like,
know that it's not.
And you know that it's not. Like, stop. It's kind of like where people will hide in, like,
the LGBT plus community and be like, I'm part of this, and everyone's like, get out of here.
Yeah,
dude. I don't need to say who it is. It's obviously not just people with not emerging, but, like, people, like, talking about their feelings and shit. We're talking about gross people that we don't need to talk about to ruin people's days. But, like, sometimes when they're like, yeah, I'm part of the LGBT plus, and you're like, oh yeah, what is it? And they're like, this, and I'm like, absolutely not.
Oh my god, I saw a thread going around on Twitter the other day that was like, hey, can straight cis men who are poly please stop identifying as queer? It's like, it's not, yeah.
Like, I've been poly. I'm into, like, some...
Oh, thank you for subscribing, Jade Skier. They've been subscribed for 17 months. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wowie, I came to watch the first Heavenly Sword thing, and you're streaming it. I can't believe I've been sub for over a year. Ooh, woo.
Thank you, Jade Skier. Thank you so much.
Jade Skier?
Jade Skier? Well, I've done the poly thing. You know, I had a good time. I'm open to it in the future. Blah, 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 blah. I'm into kinks, like weird ones, and I'm LGBT plus, and I don't think that being poly or having, like, kinks qualifies as being LGBT plus. Does that make sense?
No, it's queer specifically is the, like, because obviously you wouldn't, like, it's, yeah. I think it's because,
like, I don't think, yeah, I just...
Yeah, it's because, like, I think some people, they just, like, maybe they feel a little bit of judgment over it, and so they want to be in a place where they feel safer with it or something.
joyous day this is. To celebrate the capture of the heavenly sword, I invite you all to indulge me in my little distraction. The rules are quite simple. Last man standing lives, everyone else dies. Enjoy.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's cool.
Bohan pits neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother, and they are too scared to do anything else but fight. But these people don't have to die. There's an attack my father once taught me. You can paralyze the body for a time, still keeping their mind alive.
Cis men, no, no. We're saying straight cis men cannot be part queer. That's not how it works. You either are or you are not.
Wait, did someone just say that straight cis men can be part queer?
Yeah. No, they were asking why can't they? Like, they were saying that... I think they're just confused. I think they're just
okay. Right.
Yeah.
Asking questions is okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologize for making a judgmental face. I'm trying to figure... It said, like, there's a special move that will make them... Like...
Being flamboyant also does not make you part of the queer community.
Yeah. Because you have sex with multiple opposite gender partners.
What about straight guys who are subs? You're just part of the BDSM community. That's not queerness, though.
What? That's BDSM. BDSM and kinks are not
part of, yeah.
like, that's not a sexuality. That's a sexual preference. Does that make sense? Having sexual preferences is not the same as having a sexuality.
Yeah.
Or having the absence of one. I don't know how... Okay, I've killed 2 people. I literally do not know how to... Yeah! It didn't tell me how to do the move.
If you're cis but you're gay, you can say you're queer. Yeah, okay, so... Yes, but, like, queer is, like, a type of identity, so, like... We're just saying that if you are both straight... and cis, you cannot be queer because you are not part of the LGBT plus umbrella. That's...
Wait, what's going on?
They're just having a discussion about, like, you know, identity terms. No one's being rude. They're all just kind of asking questions and talking about how they feel about it.
Oh, okay. Okay, being gay and cis, like, if you got one of the letters, you're in.
Yeah, and I mean, like, different people use the term queer in different ways, too. So, like, some people like to use that word for themselves, and some people don't.
Can you look up, like, what the... Because it's saying that I need to paralyze them, but it gave me no indication on how to do that. I don't understand how...
Then feed you to the pigs!
No! Oh my god! Okay, like, what is the move? They never told me what the move was.
So to put them to sleep using blah 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 blah. Wait until one of them attacks you, press the triangle button, and if it's executed properly, an animation will appear with them grabbing the character. Quickly press the next button flashing on the screen. It will either be a circle or square to finish putting the character to sleep.
I literally just stabbed a man in the chest.
And if you don't press it in time, you will kill them. So you're just
So
described.
what do I do it? Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
So they do what?
You have to wait till they attack you and press the triangle button. Okay. straight cis women. The question was just about men, but if you are a straight cis woman, you are also not queer or part of the LGBT plus community. People were just, the question was specifically about men, which is why, like, we kind of took that tack.
I told you I would give you sport, and sport it is. Fight me?
And I just also want to point out that, like, different people use that term to mean different things sometimes, and that also some people really don't like being called that word. So I would just, you know, whenever you're having a conversation with a person, just, like, be aware of, like, what they like to be called too.
Oh, your blood's worth more in sport than it is in your cowardly veins.
I think that if you're straight and you're cis and you have sexual kinks, there's a lot of places you can go to not feel judged. Like, there's fetlife.com, and there's, like, a lot of communities. But, like, I don't think, in my experience, maybe I'm, like, totally wrong in this, people with kinks are systematically oppressed for who they are, and that's kind of, in my opinion, the point of the LGBTQIA plus community, is that so people can work together to get civil rights and feel like they can be safe. And in my opinion, I think kinks are like, I really like doing this thing sexually, but it's not going to result in my oppression. I know that there's going to be exceptions to this in every single way, but
to clarify, to, like, so when you're talking about kinks being stigmatized, like, we're talking about, like, removal of, like, civil rights, not, like, just people
thinking
not
it's
liking.
gross.
Yeah. It's kind of like, does the government oppress you for this kink? You know?
Last one standing. Now let me go.
Clear out the bodies! Patience, my darling. It's not over till I say it is. Roach, it's time before your pets.
Now you're in trouble.
Where are you, Kai?
Alright, so I thought of a way to explain it. Furries have a lot of LGBT plus community members, but furries themselves are not a part of the LGBT plus community, but they have a lot of people in it. But if you're straight and cis and a furry, there aren't any laws, and there have never been laws to prevent you from having heterosexual cis sex or being the gender that you identify if you're cis. If you were a gay furry and you lived, like, I don't know, 12 years ago, it would have been illegal for you to get married to your gay furry lover. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mari, straight furries are a whole ballpark you probably don't want to go into, LOL.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yes, we know there's a large,
In everything I say, there's going to be exceptions. There's no overall rules for anything, but I feel like that might explain it a little more clearly. Like, people are gonna make fun of furries, but through their strength, they have been who they are. But they're not systematically oppressed for being a furry.
Do you know what you're doing right now?
I have no idea.
Okay. I think you're supposed to find the armory and the sword.
Well, I'm doing this instead, so. Maybe, ooh, am I supposed to, like, blow up all these bombs? Hold on. There's only one way to find out. Well, I didn't go through the fire.
No boon for Kai.
Oops. Whoop.
You guys have really taught me so much over the years. Thank you. Yeah.
And by the way,
as long as people are, I have no problem with like people asking questions.
Boom, boom.
I think, you know, discussion can be good as long as people can just be like open and stuff.
I think that even with like everything we both said, who knows what the future holds?
Ooh, this is fun.
Or are we maybe exploding the things to find something behind it? Or what's that? Wait, so were we literally just playing Boom Boom games for fun?
I think so.
What did you do that for? My ears are ringing now.
Open the door.
I've just finished cleaning as well. What? Oh, the door. That room's only for commanders. I'll need the correct password.
Brother Lumpaloopa.
What? Must be my ears. What did you say?
I'm new here. I don't know it.
Oh, well, I suggest you talk to the commander in the West Tower.
I'll do that.
West Tower?
She's like, yeah, I know where that is. Find the commander in the West Tower to get the password for the armory.
Well, I guess that's why we had the bombs.
Yeah.
Oops, I blew them up beforehand.
Oh. What? They're all gone. Yeah, thanks for giving knowledge about the LGBTQ plus community and mental health. I've learned a lot from you guys and have become more open-minded. Oh, you got some bombs there too.
Oh no! Shit! Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Oh shit. Look.
Oh.
See ya.
Do you need to use the barrels to kill them?
Yes. Or I can shoot them in the head, but that seems less likely. There's like too many of them for me to... Like, see how this is fucking stupid? And I hate it? Okay, I guess I can just, like, go through this... Kai! Oh my god. Oh, I can run down here and then have enough room.
Well, because we're supposed to go to the tower, too. So which one's the West Tower?
Here we go. Did that get him? Yes. Damn. All right. Ah! Is this guy gonna come over here or what? Talk to the chat about something.
They're having a conversation amongst themselves about the whole prejudice versus systemic oppression thing, and I just didn't want to...
That's too much.
yeah.
That's above our pay grade. I just want to remind everyone that we're still just like people, and we're not experts at literally... Well, Stacey's an expert in Oh, I don't want to like expose you, but in a lot of things. But I just, you know, like,
I mean, it just
the majority of the things we talk about are like, oh, come on.
it's just getting into kind of an intense conversation. So
It's not that we want to avoid the intense conversation. It's just that there's only so like,
much we can
like,
say about
we're not experts.
Quick,
even, like, a
Stacy,
little.
make jokes about anal.
Help!
Hashtag anal.
All right, now they're coming. All right, now they're coming too fast.
Oh.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, all right, I made a mistake. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, see brains.
So what were Stacy's plans for her cyberpunk genitals? We were actually just talking about this today.
I want to have I want to like, okay.
Because I went, hold on, I just want to tell them though, because you found out about this, because I literally came running into your room to say, Mari, guess what? In Cyberpunk, you can have completely customizable and variable genitals. They're gonna have, so Cyberpunk, the game, I think they discovered it because it's part of the ESRB rating, that you can have like essentially swappable genitals, and there's gonna be a whole variety of them.
Right. Damn right.
And I'm kind of excited about that because, like, part of the whole thing with Cyberpunk is that it's like, you know, bodies are vessels, and you should like, and the whole thing is that you can kind of like change them however you want, and so. Our genitals going to be like equipment screen items. Can I get a dick that boosts my hacking skill by 3?
I want, okay, I just want to be able to swap my vagina out for a penis and then back. This has just been something I've thought about since my emerging womanhood, or whatever the fuck.
Well, I think it's like, since I think a lot of people, when you find out that other people have different bits, you're like, wait, what are the other bits like? You know?
Yeah, and I just want to be clear, this has nothing to do with like my sexuality or gender expression. It's literally like, I would like to have in my life the ability to swap out, to have a penis and be able to feel it, but also swap it back. And it for me personally, it doesn't have anything to do with like gender or anything. It's just I want to have it sometimes.
Yeah, so genitals are just cosmetic items.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, in the context of Cyberpunk, and I think also because, you know, a lot of people have been wondering, specifically the trans community, if the game is going to kind of like use the aesthetics of Cyberpunk without the actual like theories and ideas behind it, or like whether it's just going to be like, because I think a lot of people can blow up a barrel.
I can't.
Oh, because you don't have fire. Like, because just having something being like, ooh, cool, like neon and like leather jackets that's not all that Cyberpunk is.
God, alright. I don't know how I feel about this, because Elon Musk and Grimes had that weird baby name, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you
That's
talking
not
about?
Cyberpunk.
I know it's not, but it made me think about Elon Musk and how he thinks he is.
Oh,
and I'm like, yeah,
no.
Elon Musk, you're the villain.
No, he can't be Cyberpunk. He's a billionaire or whatever. I think Cyberpunk is going to be offensive in a lot of ways, and not because of the reveals. Clearly want a living, breathing world with characters that have multiple views, which is cool if done well. Yeah, Yeah, I really liked that article that was on Reductors today where it was like fractured society, something to the effect of fractured society comes together to hate baby.
I don't hate the baby. Like, I just want to make that clear. I just, like, I saw the name and I was like, shut up. Like, shut up. And I know that's unfair to the baby, but, you know, sometimes I just have to be, like, at some point, we have to draw a line somewhere. Well, maybe the baby will like its name, but it's just like, it just felt like a decision totally made for the egos of their parents.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? That's what makes me mad. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like an egotistical naked butt.
I did really appreciate how, like, people were like, Grimes, like, what, are you gonna tell us, like, what the gender of the baby is? And she's like, and she had it validly, she was like, no, I, like, don't want to make these decisions, like, I don't know if I want it to be famous, or, like, whatever, talking about it before, blah, blah, blah. Which, like, you can see as
Okay,
this kind
if
of,
you didn't want to talk about it, maybe you shouldn't have named it Aeon Flux.
but
Right?
Elon has been blabbing about it.
Grimes, you have to break up with him. Please.
I don't know that I, like, 100% believe her that she doesn't want to,
Evil
like...
little troll. Looks like
Yeah.
she'd creep in and slit your throat in the night.
Fireworks.
Did she see me? Go away. There's nobody here.
I love fireworks.
Oh, you're gonna shoot? Yeah. Obtain the password from the commander.
Ah, I see what she's thinking about.
Wait, so...
We just need to make it go boom boom in there.
Yep. Wow, so you have to go all the way... It's gonna be a long shot.
Eh.
I'm still hoping so much that she's secretly a secret agent who will bring him down after taking all of his money.
God. That'd be great, but unfortunately, no. Can I blame her, really, for wanting to be with a billionaire who's, like, crazy? Like, maybe... Maybe they just... Like, he's a really weird dude. And maybe he just understands her in a way that nobody else can.
So here's the thing, is that I do believe that it's okay to judge somebody over who they are dating. I do think that that is okay. Because, like, although you are not responsible for controlling their actions, unless you are held in some sort of horrible situation that you cannot escape, like, it is ultimately your decision whether you stay with them, even if they're objectionable.
Password for Armory.
Oh, get lost.
Maybe I'll hit your weak point for massive damage.
Monkey Peaches.
Huh?
The password. It's Monkey Peaches.
Thanks.
Monkey Peaches? Is that a reference to something? Wait, is that a meme?
It was a reference to Ninja Gaiden, I think. I think it was. I have a faint memory of that being the reason why, but I can't remember.
They're saying, I don't judge her for taking his dumb, rich old man money, but I do think she isn't genuine anymore when saying she wants a cyberpunk world or whatever. Yeah, it reminds me of kind of like when people would be like, oh, like Melania, she's just trapped and she wants to escape. And I'm like, no. I'm sorry.
I think it's natural for people to want to believe that in some way a good person has infiltrated something, but...
Oh, hit your weak point for massive damage was from an infamous Sony E3 conference train wreck.
Password.
Monkey Peaches.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Just fooling. Had you go in there for a minute though, didn't I? Sorry, things get rather.
God, I'm gonna do my makeup like this for the next stream.
Yeah, you should do it.
Why
That's a
didn't
great
I think
idea.
to do that this time? So stupid.
You really fucked it up, Stacy.
I never thought I'd miss that sword, but now I long
What
to
the
hold it once
fuck
more.
is
Let
happening?
it tear through flesh and bone as it was meant to do. Without it, I feel empty.
Alright, now we gotta kill this weird guy! Woo!
Oh my. How do you know if you're doing damage?
I'm probably not doing damage somehow.
Ah.
That's probably
Do you
it.
want me to?
Yeah, look something up. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating how the game doesn't seem to give you a whole lot of,
Oh, he's not a boss, that's what it is. Because I think I am doing damage sometimes when I flip around him.
Ah.
What?
And then you're gonna die.
Oh, look it. Don't tell me anything. I haven't played this game in like 10 years, so.
Roach's Pets is the 10th checkpoint featured in Chapter 3.
Okay, thanks!
It doesn't tell you how to do it. Oh, you must.
This is gonna be over too soon.
Is this God of War girl version? Yes.
It is. It literally is.
It literally is.
And it's not an insult. I'm still like not over the fact that they're like people are like this is stupid. It's like Girl of War, and I was like it is not stupid. That's a good idea.
Is there like, are you supposed to like throw stuff at him? Like what?
I don't know. We should hit one of these. No.
It frequently attacks too aggressively, allowing you opportunities to strike at its back. Do this until it lies dead and the checkpoint will be complete.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, don't rile the big guy.
Very entertaining. Let's heat things up a bit, shall we?
This reminds me also a lot of like 300 with the kind of like bleh, like ghoulish villain acting.
Off we go. Hold on tight.
Alright, in 2007, this was fucking awesome. So,
Just saying.
just saying.
She's on the cable. Oh! Shoot her! I thought you meant.
Ready your weapons. Ready. Steady your aim.
What are you aiming at?
This still looks cool. Yeah, that's right.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
literally a little girl. Yes.
Hose up. Careful.
Oh, somebody is saying that the world design reminds them of Dreamfall chapters.
Shoot.
Ouch.
Take aim. Let rip.
Eh.
Got the little eyeball squelch.
Take aim. Get ready.
Somebody in the chat was asking if we had advice for period blood.
Is it something that you want to get rid of? I'm asking what the question is.
Yeah, like, ow, I'm in pain. Is there anything that you do that helps?
I didn't know if they meant like the pain or like just bloating in general. Like being
Well, I think that, like, bloating is also like how you, it's like how, as a feeling, referring less to like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to clarify.
Yeah. I think they're in pain. Which, I don't know, this isn't an option for everybody, but the only thing that helped me was switching to a continuous pill so that I don't get periods anymore. So I get symptoms sometimes, but they're much less, they're... I'm just saying, like, if you are on a hormonal birth control, it's worth it to look at other options because they all affect your body differently. If it's something that you're like constantly dealing with all the time.
Yeah, I cannot take hormonal birth control, so I use a Mirena IUD, which I need to get changed and I can't because of everything that's going on. Oh my god! Alright, I didn't even see you guys. Holy shit.
Oh my god, they just wrecked your thing.
Big sight.
Sorry, Allie, I don't have like a good solution to period bloating. I know that's like something that makes people really uncomfortable and unhappy.
Yeah.
But I don't have any good solutions.
Some people recommend some different types of tea, like ginger tea can sometimes help your stomach, but it depends on the person too.
If you're feeling like your body is more full of fluid than usual, if that's what you mean by bloating, I know that green tea helps me with that.
The caffeine or?
Yeah, so there's also other things in green tea that make you pee more. I don't know. It's not the caffeine. It's something else. Because, like, I drink coffee and I don't pee a lot. But then when I drink green tea, it's just endless.
Oh, interesting. It's probably just, like, some form of diuretic.
Yeah, there's other diuretics in green tea that make you pee a lot.
Yeah. Other, like, things would be to, like, just, like, around that time is to, like, adjust what you eat so that you're not eating things that make you really gassy.
I just, like, when it comes to things like feeling bloated and stuff, I'm just always, like, worried that I'm gonna give, I don't know, bad advice, I guess. Because I think alright, for me personally, when someone's like, or no, for myself, when I'm like, I wish I wasn't so bloated, I just remember, like, really unhealthy things I did when I was a kid. In my mind, a kid is somebody, like, under 20 years old. And so that's why I was just like, okay, like, I don't know.
I think if they're talking about a specific period, like...
No, that was, like, one of the things I get, like, really upset about. In terms of, like, oh my god, we're upside down. In terms of, like, my body and stuff, so...
But I don't know, I mean, like, I used to deal with that before I switched, and, like, it was just very, like, physically uncomfortable just to, like, exist. Not even, like, emotionally, but, like, yeah. So
I didn't want to say it was like not valid to hate being bloated. I just didn't know. I wanted to make sure that my answer was not harmful. Does that make sense? I wanted to give a non-harmful answer.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be like, well, you know, it's just a part of our bodies, and you're like, shut the fuck up.
No.
I hate that. I hate that answer.
I really don't like it when okay, so not to go all like radical whatever, but I really hate it when people are like, oh, like your period makes you uncomfortable, but that's like a beautiful part of femininity and you need to just accept it. And I was like, no, like this makes me miserable and I cannot function. Like you telling me that I should just shut up and deal with it like led me to not look for other solutions for a very long time. And like there were things that like actually would have helped me much sooner that were like completely within the bounds of like healthiness, just switching to a different pill. Like so like don't tell people that they should just like, you know, some people have like debilitating cramps.
See, this is what I was trying to avoid. I was like, don't say anything like that. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people who have testicles and balls who have some sort of thing. I don't know. I don't have testicles and balls. Like, you know? I don't know. I just don't want anyone to feel like I have this type of body part and therefore whatever. I've never really considered my period to be a core part of my identity. But as like as a feminine person, Sumi, repugnant warrior, witch of the Western Isles, died better than she had lived. Her death serves as a warning to all that seek to taint the loins of our noble monarch.
No, she's a warrior witch. I think that's a hyphen.
And she sought to taint his loins. Goran, leader of the Aquantia, hangs here as punishment for opposing our glorious Bohan's rule. The larger the shield, the greater the coward behind it. But I do have a masochistic enjoyment of my period. But I also enjoyed having braces, so I don't know. That's like not an experience anyone else feels like they should share with me. I don't know why I enjoy it.
I guess I'm just saying, like, if you, like, it's worth it to look for other options. You know what I mean? Like, if it's something that's causing you, because I just, like, I put up with, like, repeated, like, misery, and now it's better. And I just wish that I hadn't waited so long to, like, look for other options.
Swords taken from the body of Lang Zu for the dishonor shown to King Bohan during their time at the Water Temple Monastery. The insolence shall be punished.
You know, and like as a side point, not that like having a period is a mental illness, but like you could use the same logic to apply to like mental health stuff where it's like if you are miserable, like don't be afraid to like believe that there could be something better.
Yes,
you know, with like
sure.
medication and stuff. So
Here hang the remains of General Bane, a once devoted commander and friend, but those who do not show their true face are not to be trusted.
is that like girls who wear makeup or what?
Yes, you know,
Girls who do not show their true face.
I just want everyone to know that this right here, this is natural. Like, I just look like this. My hair grows like this. My skin just like, it's just like this, and I've learned to accept myself. And I'm just a natural beauty.
Do we know what we're supposed to be doing right now?
We're supposed to be grabbing the heavenly sword.
Okay.
I was just reading all of the things before we grabbed it.
Got it.
If you want us to continue without admiring how beautiful I am, you know, it's fine.
You have to hide, Kai. Now, here among these rocks. No one can get you. My darling Kai, be my strong, brave daughter. I won't be long, I promise. I'll be back soon.
Peekaboo, little one.
Oh no.
That's her mom, by the way. that she's looking at.
Oh, the mummy?
Yep.
Who's her mummy?
Fancy meeting you again, little one.
Oh, hey, that was a...
Fancy meeting you again, little one.
Okay. Sorry, I was so like...
Are you...
I was like invested in the cutscene.
Fancy meeting you again, little one.
That was like really upsetting to see.
You do remember me. I had hoped I had made an impression on you. Oh, imagine slaughtering the last remaining member of a once proud clan. Ooh, delicious. Oh, yes. Do run, little one. How can I chase you unless you run? I'll count to 10, and then I'm coming for you.
Whoa.
Sorry, I was like really invested in how like traumatic that was.
I know. I like how you just sat there and you didn't even realize.
I was just like, what the fuck? I felt sad for her.
So is that Noriko's mom too? I don't think no, because
They're-
they're not actually.
Kai is not Nariko's adopted sister, which is valid. Please don't chip them. Like, being sisters, you know. Oh, come on! Survive. Alright, I guess I'll just dodge a lot.
Huh.
It's probably one of those things where you just have to live, because there's no way I can defeat all these dudes.
Noriko's mom died after giving birth to Noriko.
Yeah, that's at the beginning of the game.
Ta-da!
But basically, Nariko found Kai.
Slaughter Roach's pets with the heavenly sword.
There's a fight you're meant to be fighting. This is a fight you're meant to be fighting.
But Nariko found Kai and saved her, and that's why they're sisters now. That's why she calls Kai's father, because he adopted her. But her mother was the leader of that other clan that got taken over. You know what I like? I like that Kai's not weird. She's not weird because of her trauma. She just was like that.
Yeah, she was already like that?
Yeah, she was just like that. I'm gonna die.
I want the watermelons to come into play somehow. Yeah, right?
Come on, this is like too much for me. Oh, I accidentally got some help. Alright, cool.
Can you pick up the bomb and use that? I don't think so.
What bomb?
I think they're like they're thinking that those little things are bombs, maybe, but I don't...
They're not bombs.
Yeah.
They're just.
Oh,
Oh,
you
what? Okay, fine, sure.
What? What?
Okay. All right. Maybe they were right, but
Okay.
they weren't bombs. They're watermelons.
They're just watermelons.
All right, when the chat says something crazy, but it's actually true.
Watermelon fight! I thought the pot was a bomb, but that was much better.
Come on, dude. This is like a lot for me. I'm not very good at video games.
Oh, that whole move basically turns them around so that you can attack them.
Right, I know that. But executing that is...
Yeah.
Roach, it's your turn now. Take care of her and get me my sword back now!
Kill! 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 Kill!
Alright, at least I get full health now. Oh, what?
Oh.
Get away from me, dude!
At least try to hit her!
Oh, okay, he has to run into one of the pods.
Roach, the nicest murder villain in this. Is he a Ninja Turtle?
He saw Ninja Turtles and he decided that's what he wanted to be.
Roach is stuck attacking from behind. Oh.
Come on, Roach, you blundering oaf!
Your daddy doesn't like you very much, does he?
You mustn't talk about Daddy like that!
Stop playing with her and kill the wretched girl!
But she's hurting me! She's hurting my head!
Nothing compared to what I'll do to you!
Oh, you poor little thing. Look!
Alright, don't bully him too. Alright? This poor little boy? He's just a baby.
No, he's probably murdered a lot of people.
Yeah, but he doesn't understand the concept of that. He doesn't understand what he's doing. He's just a baby.
Mari's mother monster instincts. You know, he's just a real baby. He's like that big boy who died in that one book. Are you talking about?
Mice and Men.
Mice and Men.
Stanley, I think his name was.
Lemmy. Calling back to high school English.
Oh yeah.
Where the big boy dies and the little one doesn't. Yeah.
His little butt's out. Oh, oops. He's just got a little baby butt.
I want to see her riding tail ropes.
Oh, I pressed the button. Alright, it's
Oh my goodness.
Why don't you just run away?
Stop it! Stop talking! You're a complete waste of air! What do I need to do to make you understand, eh? Do I need to kill your pets? No! Don't kill pets! They're my only friends! I'll do it. I'll do it.
oh, little baby. They're gonna kill his doggo.
I know nothing about this game, but these voice actors went fucking hard.
It
Yes.
was mocap with things, and they just lost it. They just really went for it, and it's awesome. Oh gosh!
The pets were the like dude creatures.
Were they?
Yeah, purchase pets. That was that whole
Oh my
segment.
god, that's so fucked up and sad.
Yeah, you killed this one.
I feel really bad about it. I feel bad. Seems like a lot of the people here have to fight against their will, and there's some sort of issue going on.
Some sort of structural problem that
Yeah.
needs to be addressed.
Yeah. Like, some people are being like mistreated under the government working whatever the fuck it is.
Because the baby's pets made them yes, that is
Exactly what's happening.
his butt's out.
He's on his last sliver. We gotta figure out what the quick time event is.
Yeah. We're the good guys, say in a skeptical tone.
Alright. What? Oh fuck, I fucked it up. I just slapped him with the sword.
Why would you do that instead of just... Maybe she doesn't want to...
You know what I think it is? I think the king kills all of his people on his own.
Idiot! You imbecile! You utter failure!
Quick, baby him.
I swore to Kai that I would never leave her. I cannot forsake that now. You've taken my life. What more do you want? What more do you want?
I think the theme of it is that she's not the person who kills all of his allies. He kills them himself. And it seems as if she shows mercy when she can. But I always thought
she kind of kills the mermaid lady. Like, she wasn't
But
coming
she didn't
back
do
from...
the KO. I think what they're going for and not quite executing is that she doesn't kill, is that he's destroying his own empire by acting the way he does.
It's true. I mean, she did kill all of the minions.
No, that's the point I was coming to, is that I feel like in video games and even in movies, the hero will kill thousands of nameless people. But when they finally get to the villain, they go, mercy, and then someone in the background, like some sidekick goes, do you really want to be a killer? And in that moment, I always go like, did all those other people not count? Is this classism? What is this?
Yeah.